Maybe you are thinking you need to make a mistake, a big mistake, or you need to have a negative past before God can use you mightily. No, that's not true. Or you're like that person that reached out to me and said, let me also go into the world and see what is there. After I'm done enjoying, then I'll come back to Christ. You know, it reminds me of that story in the Bible of the man who said, I would tear down my barns and tomorrow I'll build a bigger one. But he never woke up the next day. So many people who are in rehabilitations today, some who are in psychiatric homes today, some who are in the hospital today, some who are in the prison today, and some who are even in the grave today, probably had that same mindset of, let me go and test what is out there. I'll come back and become a Christian. Or probably think, let me enjoy the world a little bit, and when it's few minutes to death, I'll give my life to Christ. You know, some of us, we act or think as though life is a straight line. We act as though we are the owners of our lives. We really do not know what's on your other side of life, and you cannot even afford to take that risk on yourself. Yes, God can show you mercy, but you're not the one to tell God when or how to show you mercy. Mercy is disbursed strictly at God's prerogative. It's one of God's sovereignty. You can't coerce God to show you mercy. You can't manipulate him to show you mercy. It would show mercy on whomever it would show mercy on. So there is a need for us to walk with this consciousness. Thank God for mercy. But I hope you are aware that actions have repercussions. Actions have consequences. And so many people are still trying to recover from the negative consequences of their actions. Some of those consequences will linger over lifetime. Some are health, some are still traumatized, some are still battling with several things as a result of the consequences of their wrong actions. So you can't even afford to be in that boat. You can't even tell the extent that your mistake can take you. You can't tell. You can't even tell the extent of damage of an error, which is one of the reasons why you need to be very conscious and deliberate of not falling into error. Errors are going to slow you down on your life's journey. Errors are going to make you have scars and wounds. It takes time to recover, and that time could have been used to do better and better things for God. It could have been used to walk faster in destiny. That time could have been put to better use with respect to your life. It also reminds me of some of my meditations. Sometimes when I think about the likes of Daddy Adeboye and some other people I look up to, after years of consistently working with God, in his 80s, there are still so much grounds to cover. God is still saying, oh, there is more. And it just makes me realize that there is so much to do. And you can't afford to waste time falling and rising. Take, for example, if Daddy Adeboye had probably been like that guy that wants to die as a believer, 10 minutes to when it's time to die, that's a wasted life. The impact of such life would have been tremendous if he has not wasted it on frivolities that would not matter at the end of the day. At the end of our life, what will really matter is going to be the positive impact we've made in the lives of people, to be destiny, to be purpose. And if you waste your life on making wrong decisions consistently and on things that do not even matter, that we tag as enjoyment. PDDK, Pastor Debolaji Dikunmi, celebrated her 40th birthday recent time, and I was just amazed at the wonderful results that she has been able to achieve in such a short period of time. And I was just thinking that one of the reasons why she's able to run that fast and that far is because of the luxury of making the right decision consistently. The setbacks and delays that wrong decisions, mistakes, errors could have caused in her life, she was able to evade it by good structures, that she had in place. So I implore you, probably you have always made the right decision consistently, and you feel like, I wish I had a past. Why are you wishing for a negative past? You have an advantage. Believe me. You are going to be able to run fast. You are going to be able to run far. You have saved yourself the time, the stress, and even God knows what that you could have faced as a result of wrong choices. Or probably you are thinking that, I've made wrong decisions in my life, and see, Wherever you are right now, you are not too far from grace to reach. God can still come through for you. And yes, there is mercy. There is mercy for everyone, even for the lawful captive. Mercy can still show up for you. You who feel cheated for not having a negative past, or who wishes to have a negative past, don't wait for weights. Let us lay aside every weight, every possible weight that could slow us down on this destiny course. There is so much ground to cover. The harvest is plenteous. The laborers are few. So let us run with focus.